with Home Sweet Home Alone finally in our hands on Disney Plus, and with me that have watched the movie finally, I am going to be ranking and talking about all the traps, all the booby traps, and Home Sweet Home Alone. And this is definitely going to be a hard one too, because for someone like me that enjoyed this movie, really loved this movie from start to end, it was definitely hard to go through the traps. Because again, all the traps were great. It was hard to basically go through them. So first off, we have the beginning when Pam and Jeff are driving in their van over to Max's house, and of course with Max basically pouring water all over the road, and of course making it icy, and basically causing Jeff and Pam to run straight into a light post. Yeah, causing them to smack straight into a light post with the airbags coming on. And then with a giant Santa falling on top of the car too. Like, that was absolutely great. I mean, Max did a great job with these traps. Very genius. I think Kevin McAllister and Max are real amazing, brilliant, geniuses, mind geniuses when it comes to causing these traps. But yeah, what I have to say about the first one, of course, this is obviously the first trap. Obviously, it is really great, a great start. Them causing, still going slow. They're going slow, but still causing to go straight into the light post. Like, it's just great. Like, I absolutely love that. Now, here's where the fun begins, which is where they're going up to the doors, and they go in the air and slip and fall straight on their backs. And start sliding on their backs all the way back to where they start, because Max also iced the floor. The ground, too. Not only the road, but also the ground as well. Causing Pam and Jeff, well, Jeff in his Santa outfit, to basically disguise, to slip. And also, the second one along with it is Max basically turning off the lights, the front big lights, thinking that somebody's home, pretty much. And Jeff and Pam basically standing still, moving, until constantly getting injured. Like, again, I just love that too. Like, them constantly having to stand still and not stand still, and every time it's on, they have to stand still, and then, like, just for a second, like 5 to so seconds is off, and then back on, off and on. And then, basically, we're getting to the fun bits. Before the soda part, the first trap, basically, Jeff finds some cookies. And some milk and a note. And he eats a bite of the cookie, and it takes him a little while, and then his mouth starts burning. Yep. And then he starts drinking the milk, and he starts burning even more. You know why? Max put hot sauce in the milk and cookies, causing him to having to lick in the snow to get rid of the spicy. Like, that is just really great. Pam is going back around the back. Max making the 10 liters of soda which he's got lots of soda. Even Pam clarifies how much soda does he have, which he's got a lot, which, again, he makes it fizz. So when Pam kicks the top open, it starts basically spraying her in the face. Like spraying her good, all soak. And Max constantly throwing them down, and even some ricocheting and hitting her in the stomach, and basically hitting her straight in the face, causing her to flip backwards. And also her having to use a trash can lid as a shield, which I found really cool too, and funny. And then basically her basically trying to go through the door, and guess what? Max launches a toy car, which causes the floor to be on fire. Which Pam's fate starts to turn on fire. Pam's feet are on fire, and she quickly goes to the faucet, the water hose, which starts spraying her in the face. First, it sprays her in the face with soda, and then gets hit in the face with soda, and then gets water getting sprayed directly into her face while she's trying to cool off her feet from being literally on fire. Like, Max is trying to cook these people alive. And then Jeff, being how he is in the movie, basically does the password to turn off the security, and he sticks his finger on, I'm pretty sure, a thumbtack that's also inside of the number 2 when he puts in the final code. And he sticks his finger, and again, something little, but also very funny too, because he sticks his finger, like, he pokes his finger very much, like, he can't even tell that there was something there either, so it really has to hurt, and you can see he's in pain. And then my ultimate favorite, Max sees that Santa is here, which he gets his pool ball gun. His pool ball gun shoots Jeff right in the forehead with a pool ball, knocking him out cold, which he's knocked out for a long time, pretty much. And also leaves a mark. Yeah, Jeff also has that mark. He has that mark for a long time. He has a big mark where that pool ball hit him directly into the forehead. It's like Goliath getting hit in the forehead with a rock and knocking him dead. It's just like with this. And then Max putting on some virtual reality headset on Jeff while he's knocked out, and when he wakes up, he realizes that he's in a Grand Canyon, wondering what Max is doing to him and why he's harming him. And he's trying so hard not to fall through the Grand Canyon, and once he tries to jump across the Grand Canyon, he hits himself and falls backward, or falls down with a lot of stuff collapsing on top of him. Like, again, he thinks he's gonna get to another ledge on the Grand Canyon, but in truth, he's gonna hit himself, which is great. It's really great. Pam then realizes that she's hitting her own husband's in the head, her own husband's head with the door, like, constantly trying to open it, and keeps hitting her own husband in the head. And then she goes into a room which basically she gets hit in the foot, causing her to step on Legos. Oh yeah, and she's barefooted. She's barefooted too. I forgot to tell you, she's barefooted. And she steps on Legos. Which, hey, I step on Legos, and I have no problem with. I have no problems with stepping on Legos. Like, I do it barefooted. I can stand in it in a long time, and it doesn't hurt my feet. Or it doesn't hurt me. But, see, it's just She's just in pain, stepping on Legos. And then Jeff gets hit in the face while they're trying to go up the stairs. Jeff gets hit in the face. And then when they're trying to explain why they're doing this, and then he gets hit. Another hit. Jeff gets hit in the face again but this time with a jug of milk. A carton of milk, I should say. A carton of milk swinging directly to his face. First he had a pool ball, so directly to his forehead, knocking him out with a big bruise on his forehead. Then getting hit in the face once and then twice. And then, basically, Max launches a bag of sugar, right towards Jeff's balls, the private area. Max aims it to, and that has to hurt. Like a big, heavy bag of sugar, and it launches straight to, like, that really has to hurt. And he goes down the stairs again, which they start slipping on the stairs too because they're slippery. Yeah, he gets directly hit with sugar. And then Pam opens, which I'm pretty sure is the string to the attic, which Max tricks her, thinking that he went up there by just touching, making the string move. So he opens it, there's guns. She gets shot with, it looks like Nerf guns, but also, it turns out they have like thumbtacks in them. And she ends up like this. Yeah, she ends up like this. She is just filled with thumbtacks. Yeah, she is, like, literally filled with thumbtacks. Getting poked. Like, literally. That's seriously gotta hurt. And then, basically, Max starts launching stuff on a treadmill. See, Pound catches a ball. Max, yeah, he launches that towards her. She goes sending back, making Jeff do a backflip in the air, or front flip in the air, causing backwards. And Pam basically falling all the way back down to the stairs and facing after getting off the ball, she flies in the air and lands on her back. And then we get to the trampoline. Max suggests that there's a ladder, but Jeff tells Max he thinks he really is that stupid. So Jeff jumps down, Max pulls a string, causing Jeff to swing, or to fly all the way to a tree branch, hitting his face into it, and making him lose a tooth. Yeah, Jeff loses a tooth because of it. And then we get to basically the final trap, pretty much, before we get to the final trap, and that is the icicles. Jeff is chasing Max, and Max is using a fishing rod to destroy, or to make icicles fall down, which nearly hit Jeff. He falls down, of course, causing one to go directly. So lucky. First, if that would have hit him in the you-know-where, that would have hurt. First he had a bag of sugar get launched to it, and if he had that fall directly on it, whoo, that would not been pretty. he would have been injured so badly. And basically, that was the last trap. Until, of course, and then that is, of course, when Max is surrounded by Pam with the guns that made her stick by those thumbtacks and the darts, and Jeff coming around him and basically where they apologize and tell Max the real reason, and if you've seen the movie. And of course, when they had dinner, Max and his mom had dinner with the criminals, or what he thought were the criminals that broke into his house, and Max injured so badly in having dinner with him, which is just great. Like, how grateful is that, too? Once, of course, Max's mom realizes what a wreck their house is, of course. And hey, I mean, Max's mom realizes that Jeff still has that, or realizes that Jeff still has the giant, gaping, humongous, or giant, dying, giant bump where the pool ball hit him in the forehead at. But again, I just find it really great that basically Max fighting what we're thinking there were criminals trying to get him. It turns out that, and again, they all become friends after in the end, which again is something that is really, really great to see in Home Alone. Because with the other villains that you say, they get arrested, right? But in this movie, the villains turn out to be friends with the kid and his family afterwards. Because, again, they weren't, if you've seen the movie, they weren't actually villains. They were just trying to get back a doll. A very, very valuable doll that worth so much. And Max overhearing things and, again, beating the snot out of them, and then becoming friends afterwards. That's what this movie had amazing ending. That's why I think this movie ended so great, because they apologized, which, again, was an excellent addition to Home Alone, because, again, you never see that in any of the Home Alone movies, where the villains apologize. Normally, the villains tried to murder the kid at the end, like Harry and Marv in Home Alone 1 and 2, or like Harry trying to bite off Kevin's fingers on the first one, and then trying to sew them in the second one. Peter in Home Alone 3 trying to sew them, or threatening to sew them as well, before he finds out it's a bubble gun. The fourth one, not so much, as of trying to kill, I guess. But Home Alone 3, not killing, but kidnapping. Yeah, not so much kidnapping. The villains were pretty much committing kidnapping in the first movie. But this one was great because they all made up and they all celebrate with Pam and Jeff, celebrate their new friends and family, pretty much, which is with Kevin, or Max's mom and Max. So again, this was, I could not say what trap I did not like for real. I couldn't say what trap I liked more, like for real. I loved all the traps. They were all great, for real. And again, I just love the ending as well. It all leads up to a wonderful, heartwarming, beautiful ending with Max reuniting with his mom and basically making friends with the criminals. and have dinner with them and their family. So what did y'all think about this video? And definitely tell me, what did y'all think of this? And what traps in Home Sweet Home Alone do y'all think are the best, in my opinion? Again, I can't say what traps were bad because they were all good. I just can't say. I'm saying all of them are good. I know on the other ones I've ranked worst to best, really, but in this movie, all the traps were great. None of them were bad, in my opinion. They were all great. So let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. See you next video.